This is Mr. Landshot bringing the finest on the water Retribution cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 2 vs 2 on Gurgolf Depths, maybe. On the red team playing as a Tech Marine, we have Nofx. On the playing as the Orcs, we have Guard Demedus playing as a Warboss. On the blue team Pern Star added Pern, we have a Chaos Lord. And we have Raw's Frivebat NP, probably no problem, playing as a Force Commander. Just a little bit of housekeeping. I am now officially located in the fine county of Derbyshire, and by fine I mean it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not quite as good as Yorkshire, but hey, that's how it goes. So yeah, anyway, just thought in case you wanted to know, we have got a little bit of a duke out for this middle VP, an early capture for, I think it's both the opposite sides of the, yeah it is, so kind of like a dual race to the victory point. The blue team will probably get it since the Warboss can't seem to DP him out the way. DP? No, not DP, because that's pawn, isn't it? I mean, DPS, damage per second, as opposed to double penetration. So it's like, I'm recording this at like 10 o'clock in the morning because I want to get this done and then have it like rendering over YouTube while I'm at university. Because back at home, it takes about something along the lines of about 100 or 290 minutes to get it onto YouTube. But here, with my faster internet connection, I might be able to get it on a little bit quicker. So red team's just capping these points. Blue team with their scouts are going up, capturing these. Red team's just pushing up this way a little bit more. Chaos Space Marines are going to push back that Tech Marine. That Tech Marine is going to go behind cover. And the scouts will probably now support after capturing that. No, they're just going to think, well, you know what, screw you, we're leaving you behind. Tech Marine going to be retreating back home. This Force Commander will go down. That is very unfortunate. Very early to lose your hero, but thankfully this is a... Oh, nice suppression now. These shooter boys have got a big shooter. Only one at the moment. While being suppressed, obviously they can't fire back at a equally fast rate. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they can always revive this Force Commander with his ally, so it's not like in 1v1 where if you lose your hero at first point you basically have a bad day. You know, have Cyrus there. I like Cyrus in the Space Marine campaign, because if you haven't noticed, he's one of the only Space Marines to have fabulous hair. I mean, think about it. Like, if we zoom in, just look how every single person that you know in Warhammer 40k is bald, apart from maybe the Orcs in like the first Dawn of War. But nearly every single character is bald, apart from Cyrus. And Cyrus is not just not bald, but he's also just got wonderful hair. Like, he's definitely got some head and shoulders on that bad boy, he says. Anyway, so we've got red team going to be recapturing this VP. I'm not sure why he's taking his full army that way. He should really be also trying to capture all the points on his side. These scouts are doing a phenomenal job. Oh, my microphone has fallen down. That's a bit awkward. Ah well, anyway. So maybe for that entire rant you probably couldn't hear me properly, but got a really nice sound of me clicking. It's quite cool. What was I saying? I don't know. Got the Chaos Lord moving in. He has now got his Combi Flamer, which will be quite good when against a mass of infantry. Shooter boys are going to retreat. They have now got their knob, their nobility. Blue Tactical Marines are going to be capturing this VP as well. We've got some nice generators here, although a very highly contested place to put generators, I guess. Although if anything it stops... Oh, I thought that special attack was going to destroy this entire unit then. Almost destroying them, but they managed just to escape. But yeah, I mean, the only advantage I can think of having power generators here is that when an enemy is trying to air move this way, and then some of their units will be attacking these power generators. This microphone is actually really annoying me at the moment. It's not even... Come on. I'll tell you what, if I put my hairdryer there, then that'll prop it up. There we go. See? I'm that good. I just completely missed that, so whatever happened, blue team obviously won. Because, we have the Chaos Lord decapping this victory point at the top, the red's natural. The red team now just bashing that power node, although I think that he'd want to move all his units as a whole. Although, yeah, like I said, I mean, if they don't move his entire units as a whole, then obviously that will happen. I mean, they could have really used some grenades there. I mean, the scouts aren't exactly going to be doing all that much damage that way anyway. Chaos Lord now moving back. He was probably smacked up by this Tech Marine. Tech Marine now with his Mastercraft Bolter and his Artificial Armour. Warboss has now got his Angry Bits. Force Commander's got his Power Sword and his Artificial Armour. And the Chaos Lord still has his Combi Flamer. Scouts now being pushed back after doing more or less fuck all to that Power Nerd. These Chaos Heretics now with their aspiring champion. Although, don't you think that the World Bearer... Oh, nice grenade. Oh, phenomenal grenade there. But don't you think that the Chaos Heretics, when they're in the World Bearer's skin, look just ever so slightly like Bane? Do you think? Just a little bit? It's probably the tank top. I mean, although they don't wear the fabulous coat that Bane wears in the Batman films. In the cartoons he wears a tank top? Yeah, he does. I'm sure of it. I used to play DC Online and I saw him wear a tank top once. Orcs are going to retreat and the Warboss are going to Angry Bits out the way in an attempt to save his Slugger Boys, although managing to knock a few of them on their backside. Warboss is now just going to be having a field day, just knocking these guys around. Going to try and stop these scouts from recapturing this scout and this Power Nerd. These guys will retreat there after being supported by a double Shooter Boy. Both Shooter Boys now with their big shooters and their knobs. Methinks. Let me clicks. I know, I don't even care. This power generator will go down and the red team will probably be trying to capture. Although, is he not just destroying his teammates' Power Nerd? Power generator even? It is Orc, you know. Just saying, you know, team kill and all that. Right, well, these Space Marines are going to have a terrible time right now. We now have Mark of Zinch for... Oh, no, we just have an Eternal War upgrade. These guys are going to run into melee. Nice grenade going down there. Kind of forcing his own guys to retreat, because that would have also done damage to him. These guys are going to retreat. Will he get a smack off on one of these guys? Nah, he's just... At least just decapping at that point. So, yeah, well, so are these just... Oh, these two... Wow, we've got some stick bombers going down. And... Oh, almost taking out his allied Tech Marine. Well, that's just... Unfortunately, it's going double stick bombers. Well, I love to see, especially since no one's going... oh, wait a minute, I take that back. Terrible decision now, since the Dreadnought's about to come along. There we go. So, oh, these guys aren't exactly moving. Don't stand still. Gotta keep on moving, although, mind you, he's probably just waiting for... Oh, that's the perfect time to move in. Got some grenades going down there, forcing this Chaos Space Marine squad to retreat, taking a lot of damage. That is just a really terrible time to... Oh, that was kind of like Indiana Jones, you know, he's running away and then he's been followed by a trail of grenades. We now have some Assault Marines. All going to go bad though when they realise that there is a Dreadnought on the field. These scouts might go... Oh no, these aren't scouts, these are Tactical Marines, losing one model. These guys are now going to probably try and destroy this Power Node, maybe recapturing it hopefully. This Force Commander also having a terrible time. I don't think... Oh no, okay, he has revealed that he has a Dreadnought. And now the Warboss with his Power Claw is just going to go up to it and just smack it. I do like the Power Claw. I think it's just OTT. It's just lovely and it's awesome. If any of you played the original Dawn of War, one upgrade that you could get for in the campaign for Orcs, you could get a, you know, the Power Claw that you see now where it's just got like 2 fingers and 1 thumb kind of thing. Well, one upgrade you could have where it went something along the lines of about like 5 fingers and 2 thumbs or something, and the claw was like the size of a Space Marine, and that's what I like about it. It's just good fun, really. Well, these guys are also gonna, yeah, they're gonna retreat. Although I don't see the need to have a full-on retreat. I mean, maybe just like a pedal back. And these stick bombers getting, you know, I mean, not quite getting off enough kills, but at least they're dictating movement. I mean, if you put stick bombers down there and then these guys are trying to move this way, then obviously you stop them from moving for a little bit. This Dreadnought having a terrible time getting shot by a las cannon. Las cannons obviously slow the vehicle down. Going to be repaired by double scouts. It's going to smack the floor and then retreat some more. These guys now being stunned, but also having the can't remember what knob ability that is that makes them immune to suppression, but it does not make them immune to stun effects. It's not to my knowledge anyway. So everyone retreats apart from these orcs, supported by their stick bombers and the devastators. Very nice placement as well, obviously, in this really forward prong of the upper level. Yeah, it's just very nice. And now they are recapping all their natural stuff on the top left side. So, and they've done a good job at like not losing. In fact, no, I don't think they have lost any units. I don't think anyone's lost any units to my knowledge. Maybe Pern has lost some units just purely because he hasn't got the same amount of units as everyone else. No tactical units with their plasma. Oh, that was rather unfortunate. Plasma cannon devastators getting absolutely murked by the double tactical marines with plasma guns. But now we have double Zinch, Mark of Zinch with Eternal War upgrade, so these guys are going to be a lot more formidable at range. However, with all this range to deal with, they're going to have to basically retreat. And also, that's just a lot of grenades. Every time those grenades go off, especially the flash ones, it just makes my fraps want to die. I go from like 25, 26 frames per second to like 5. Oh, that's very nice. Just a little sniper headshot on the power generator there. I do approve. Dreadnought now just moving in. I'd say something along the lines of, since the red team haven't gone for any what's it called, vehicles themselves, that maybe a Dreadnought with an assault cannon would be just what the Doctor ordered. I mean, oh, very nice. Moving in from the side, going to get a decent surround on that Chaos Havoc squad before they escape while retreating. You know, it's these orcs. I'm not sure what they're particularly doing. I mean, they could be just decapping stuff. I mean, you don't need to recap it, just as long as you decap things and just be a general nuisance. I mean, these guys. Oh, nice stick bombs. That is going to force them to retreat, and there we go. Doing a lot of damage. It's going to take a bit for them to recover their health. I mean, double shooter boys versus double match of Zinch with Eternal War Chaos Space Marines. I think the Space Marines would win, but when supported by, oh, and that's very, very cheeky, although a very unusual method of throwing is stick bombs. Not really aiming for anyone in particular. Bloodletters are now going to be chasing off these stick bombers. One stick bomber will go down. They will now throw some more stick bombs before then retreating. It's very good. I mean, obviously, I know that the accuracy for stick bombs aren't all that good. I mean, you could sometimes click here and then half the bombs would end up here or here. But you know, I mean, he like clicked there and then they ended up like somewhere like round here. And this point still not being captured by the blue team. That requisition point. You know, I mean, if this was a short game, then it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, nice teleport by the Force Command. They're going to be really doing some serious damage to that Devastator squad. Devastator squad might go. No, it does not go down. That's quite unfortunate. Like I said, yeah, if it was a short game, things like that wouldn't be so bothersome. But in a long game, it's the little things. It's like lots of little mistakes cost you the game, if you get what I mean. So you've just got to be generally, well, just not make little mistakes like that. Because I mean, they're silly mistakes that, you know, I mean, most people would capture that and then forget about it, you know. But so it doesn't really even like make you a good player, even if, I mean, bad players capture that. I mean, and good players forget to capture that. So again, it's just like, yeah, just mistakes all around. But hey, but blue team have got like a good 3/4 of the map. Red orcs are now going to move in this way here. They've now got some knobs. Everyone's going tier 3 apart from Pern added Pern. They're now going to be moving this way. Force Commander is going to jump in. I'm not sure why on earth he'd want to do that. Nice little jump in by the red team for the Chaos Havocs. They thought that they were going to get a field day in when the Orcs came through in this bit, but no, they did not. But Chaos Heretics do manage to be able to suppress these guys quite a bit. But Nobs, and with all their orkiness, do not want to be suppressed at all. These Bloodletters are also going to go down, so people are losing quite a lot of stuff. Bloodletters are now going to phase shift. Obviously they're trying to get as much distance as they can away from those guys before retreating, because obviously when you retreat you would then stop phase shifting. Be a nice little add-on there if you could do that, but and again that would be a little bit OTT, methinks. So now we've got a Nob squad. That's going to be, I think that Nob squad for the Orc team is going to be quite a big game changer, but we've also got a Predator on the field. Not sure why the Predator is being armed with a twin-linked las cannon. I can't think what on the what he's seen or what he's seen that makes him predict that he'll need that at some point, unless of course it's like really good against Nobs. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a but you see what I mean? I mean, you know, I mean that could have like done like quite a lot of damage to that small cluster of infantry if it was just a regular cannon. Because it was a twin-linked las cannon, it missed and then did practically nothing. And again, same there, really. Although then again, I guess it prevents the enemy, the red team, from wanting to go vehicles at all. So I guess there's like some sense in that. But when you've invested so much in infantry, oh, and there we go, nice little auto cannon from a Dreadnought there. See what I mean? Just so much damage done to that he wouldn't have been able to do with his fists. Although he's now getting some serious damage being done to him by the Nob squad there. He will try to retreat. Oh no, sorry, no, it was from the Devastator Marine squad with their last cannon, and the Dreadnought will go down, but not after doing quite a lot of damage to those shooter boys. And now this Predator might also go down as well. Oh, and that is really unfortunate. Frivebat losing all his tech, all his mech even. See, that's the problem. You've got to, I mean, if you counter lots of infantry with vehicles, it is a really good way to, well, it's a really good way to deal with infantry, but you've got to be really, really careful with, you've got to be really good with your micro, because if you don't be really good with your micro, then, like, for example, like, if I do something like really, oh, that was very unfortunate with those tactical marines, they're definitely dead. What was I going to say? Yeah, for like example, say like I was like, say for example that I was countering something with these guys, and I miss-micro them and lose 5 in total, 5 models, I'd still have both squads and I could just retreat them and then get them back. However, if I miss-micro a Dreadnought or a Predator and then it dies, then I can't get that back as cheaply or reinforce it as quickly. So obviously that's where the pro-quo thingamajig comes from. And these guys just been shot up, obviously been forgotten about. He was probably microing somewhere else, and now he just remembers just now, and he will probably lose these level 2 slugger boys, and that is really unfortunate. A little bit of sloppy play there. We now have a looted tank for Demedus. The Devastator Marines are now falling back, and these scouts are going to be decapping this while being clerked. Oh, now we have some Terminators. I don't know why I didn't see them, because... Oh no, we have double Terminators. Okay. 1 Terminator for these guys, and so we have Assault Terminators versus just regular, normal-ass Terminators. I mean, actually, I think that the Assault Terminator is like a really good call. I mean, because this game's quite ranged in the sense that everyone's trying to go ranged and stuff, and if you get Terminators to just teleport in and tie up 1 or 2 of those ranged units, then that would probably make a whole world of difference. But these Nob squads, combined with the Warboss with his heavy armour, it's a very, very deadly combination, especially since I mean, they're just so deadly in melee. I mean, it's just one squad and a hero squad, and they're just doing all kinds of damage to these guys. I mean, these grenades will go off near these guys, and they won't even feel half of this. Although they are now trying to escape, trying to retreat. Obviously, very good at getting clear of the Terminators before retreating, because you don't want to take that increased melee damage from the Terminators, especially when they've got a Thunder Hammer each. Lord Stick Bomb's doing some... Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost taking out 2 Chaos Space Marine squads there. They might be taken out by this amount of fire and melee going on down here. They might take out one of these guys. Maybe. Maybe. No, they will not, and he will escape to fight another dead looter tank now coming along. Again, I just love everything about the orcs. Everything just looks so pretty in a really horrible orky way. And he is now going to get the flank on these Chaos Havocs and these Devastator squads, although he will have to be very careful, because if he gets hit by this Devastator cannon, then he will obviously get stunned, and then these Terminator assault squads will be able to move in. And just look how quickly they are able to melt through the armour. And oh no, he's now going to expose his rear armour, and he will go down. No, yes, he will. That is very, very unfortunate. Again, like I said, vehicles are harder to micro, but if you get the micro down, then it's just, then of course you get it really well. I guess that's how you explain a point in depth, I guess. Stop midway through and then just genuinely get quieter and quieter. Although I do like what he's doing. I do like what Frivebat's doing with his if it lets me click on him, on the Librarian and the Terminator. I mean, he's got his Term of Time, meaning that he can move his Terminators at a ridiculously fast speed, which is what the Terminators so severely lack. And he can get him into close combat quicker, although these guys are in a severe bit of trouble. Nob squads are able to move faster than them. Oh, but very nice escape from the Librarian. This Librarian, although, will probably have a lot of damage being done to him. Finally getting the hammers. I haven't seen the huge hammers being on them yet for quite a while. That's normally like one of the first upgrades I get for them. Just because it just increases their damage by so much. Oh, I did not know how I did not see this great and clean one. In the comments of another video, I was talking to this guy about having Slanesh as a god, because obviously in the first Dawn of War game you had Khorne, in this one you have Nurgle. In the online Warhammer Fantasy, I think you have Zinch. So all we need is Slanesh, so you heard it here first. I'm going to call that in Dawn of War 3. It's going to be Slanesh. And there's going to be lots of demons with boobs. Because I mean, every... that's the defining characteristic of Slanesh's demons, is that they have boobs. Not that they're, like fast, or that they're, got high initiative or anything like that. It's just that they've got boobs. I mean, and that's the only really winning thing about them. We now have some... Oh, that was very unfortunate for that Devastator squad there, just getting absolutely wiped out by being thrown up on. These Terminators are now going to teleport away. These grenades are now going to stun these guys, and probably some... You see, I don't get why he isn't like one orc squad throwing stun grenades, and then another one throwing blind grenades, and then swap them around. I mean, I guess it's just harder to micro in a tight space, I guess. But I mean, just food for thought in case you ever use oh, nice lightning bolt. Well, I don't get the point in the lightning bolt. It just doesn't seem to do all that much damage, if I'm completely honest. Same with the Warlock, the Eldar Warlock lightning thing. It just doesn't seem to do all that much damage unless it's like against like a Ripper Swarm or something. Now some more grenades going down, going to be stopping this recapture for the blue team for this middle VP. It's a great and clean one though, just really being really useful. You know, normally with the super unit you see someone just charging it in, doing all kinds of damage, but then dying more or less 5 minutes after using them. But no, this one, managing to take out one of these Terminators. This Terminator will go down, maybe. Oh, no, he manages to escape with 67 health. which might seem like a lot for the majority of other units, but not for every other unit under the sun. Oh, 9 points to 175. Red team managing to capture this middle point. And a vulnerable dreadnought now for the red team. Now chasing down this Great and Clean One. This Great and Clean One will probably want to get out of there without being supported by anything. Although mind you, a Chaos Predator is now down on the field. Almost going to be captured, taking on this Tactical Marine squad. Managing to escape. Level 4. Lots of close escapes in this game. We now just have so much death and destruction. We have a weird boy move going on down here. The weird boy is going to be pulled back in and will probably die as well. Maybe. No, he won't. He will manage to escape. Oh, he is now out of control, although he is able to be controlled, so this weird boy will be chasing after anything he can. I do like the weird boy's death thing. It's just a little bit entertaining. So now the Great and Clean One is going to be falling back under the safety of Chaos Worship, meaning that he is able to regenerate at a ridiculously quick speed. The vulnerable dreadnought just scaring away anyone from this middle VP. But yeah, if the red team lose any amounts of VP or like have a negative VP advantage, then a negative VP advantage. That sounds a bit technical. I'm just making that up really, but I'm going to call that a negative VP advantage. Yeah, if he has a negative VP advantage or disadvantage even, I'm going to refine the term before I even properly start using it. For like even like 5 seconds, they will probably lose because I mean, 9 victory points. I mean, they're obviously losing like. I mean, they were at 110 at the start of this rant, and then yeah. So now we have some devastators for the blue squad, blue team even, going to be at least delaying the inevitable charge of the vulnerable dreadnought. The war boss now just ignoring everyone, using his angry bits to just charge in. Being smacked away by the Great and Clean One. Great and Clean One still has not got the majority of his health recharged. Blue Terminator is now jumping in the middle of this vulnerable dreadnought, chasing the vulnerable dreadnought away. The vulnerable dreadnought might want to deal with more squishy targets. What's going on? The war boss, level 6, and just holding in really well. He might actually be able to take on this Great and Clean One. Managing to just escape there with 226 health, mind you. Now all just a little bit quiet. Again, blue team does not have to run in willy-nilly unnecessary. They can just wait for the perfect time to strike. I mean, I'd say maybe since they're all perfectly planned for a assault coming from the bottom, if they like move round the side with like a couple of units. Oh, and that's what they are doing with the Terminators, okay. Obviously they don't need my help. Scouts are going to try and stealth in and try and capture this middle VP while being stealthed, although the Nofx squads will see them and will more or less almost wipe them out at least. Great and Clean One's still not nearly at full health. We might as well just go back to base. Although this vulnerable dreadnought will get taken out, and oh, there we go. The vulnerable dreadnought is like on 1 health. He will put his shield up, making him survive for a little bit longer, but then he will die when the shield goes down, as you can see. And there we go. Nice quick placement by the Devastators as well. Time term on them, and then moving up there. Although we have the Terminators now overextending a little bit, although teleporting out the way. Now we have a Force Commander. An Iron Halo would have been perfect for this task that he's got going, because this 5 ability is what he needs at most at the moment. Chaos Predator now retreating. No mark of corn or anything like that, no mark of Nagel, just a vanilla Chaos Predator, which is something that you don't see very often with tanks. I mean, most people, like I said before, usually get the las cannon upgrade or just some form of upgrade, and you don't always need the upgrades and such. And the war boss will be able to take on this Great and Clean One. Might be able to destroy him, and there we go. I'd like to see you remember in the original Dawn of War, I keep mentioning that quite a lot in this game actually, but where the Force Commander kills the Great Demon of Khorne. Well, I'd like to see a war boss against like a great and clean one. Ah, and a phenomenal thing by the Chaos player. Although it will stop. Yeah, I mean that's all he needs to do really. He just needs to stop this their own VP points from going down. And that's what he has done in this. Terminator squad now just recapturing this, or at least trying to recapture this. But yeah, like I was saying, like if like I can imagine like a war boss just like jumping into the stomach of a great and clean one, and then just kind of just having like a splish splash, having a bath kind of scene, just throwing guts and all that stuff on. I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if you like my ideas for Dawn of War, tell them and get me a job there, and I could, you know. He says, "Oh, we have a nice Chaos global ability as well, sacrificing one of his Chaos Heretics to almost destroy this Assault Squad. Assault Squad might go down, and they do go down. And the red team just seriously destroying whatever the hell was in there. Ah, it was a Force Commander. Not sure what this is going to be. This is going to be another vulnerable. No, this isn't. Oh, that was just a reinforcement for the blue team, I think. Although that was probably just more to do with just to keep this VP in a hot contest. Chaos Heretics now with only 3 models left. Nob squads might go for them first, although they can probably do out DPS their repairs. The blue team have now got the I thought the blue team were about to win then, but I was just staring at the red team capturing the VP in the middle then. So again, another very close game on this map. Is it possible to have a not close game on this map? I have no idea, although blue team are in some serious shiz. I mean, they have lost quite a lot of units, and so has everyone else, but I mean, Frivebat has got 1 Devastator squad, while red team have just got, I think they've got 2 Razorbacks? Two Razorbacks, why not? I mean, I guess they're cheap. Against the Chaos Predator, although mind you, when you've got an Orc Warboss just basically belting it down towards you, you don't really need a Predator. So, and the red team looks like they're going to win, and the red team do win. So, another phenomenal game on this map. Very well played by all teams, actually. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, bye-bye.